What's going on, everybody? Jordan here from Attack on Anime.
I'm Cameron.
And today we had to do it, man. Back to back with the Naruto review, but actually, this is the introduction into Boruto. This is the one-shot done by Kishimoto, the original creator of Naruto. And we know Boruto is going to be really taken care of by his assistant, but he'll still have some involvement in the series. But we get the official Mitsuki story from Kishimoto himself, and I really enjoyed this one shot because it answered a lot of questions about Mitsuki, who his parent is, where did he come from, and what his abilities are. Because in the movie, you saw him, but he was still sort of a mystery. Like, even at the end of the movie, they kind of like revealed a spoiler alert. Orochimaru is the parent of Mitsuki, like we know that. And it kind of explained like Mitsuki's origin and where he come from. And I like this one shot because Orochimaru has a weird way of testing his child, if you want to call it. Like, we know that Mitsuki was artificially made because no woman in their right mind would probably sleep with Orochimaru. Like, that would be like the creepiest thing. I don't know if he took some of his DNA and mixed it with a snake, but apparently Mitsuki was made like out of like a broken sake glass and mixed with a snake, and Orochimaru did some crazy jutsu. You know, he's like the Dr. Frankenstein of the series. Very smart man, by the way.
And apparently this is the 6th time like that he's done this exact like cloning process of Mitsuki. I love the part where Orochimaru was telling him don't go near him, just leave him paralyzed, and just like, I'm just gonna go get this thing and we're gonna get out of here. But Mitsuki takes off the mask and sees an older looking version of himself.
Exactly. To be honest, I had no idea that this was like a training regimen. It was so like sneaky though. Like, Orochimaru has a weird way of training his subordinates. Like, who goes through that? Like, to test his ability, because I guess he was trying to see what type of option he would choose, and the right option was to obviously take the scroll and form his own path, because he wanted to give this clone or this artificial human-like qualities, and officially that's what Mitsuki became. Like, I guess this was the 7th time he did the experiment, and he's failed all the other times. So it's either Mitsuki took Orochimaru's side, or he took the older Mitsuki side, and then they had to erase his memory because that wasn't the right choice.
Yeah, but then he eventually chooses to take his own path and inevitably unlocks his Sage Mode, which I was just like, these kids are about to be like who can touch the Leaf Village with power like this? You have Naruto, you have Sasuke, you have Boruto, who is being trained by Sasuke, you have Sarada, who has her Sharingan already, and now you have Mitsuki with Sage Mode. Like, there's like literally like, what threat can threaten the Leaf Village at this point? Are you kidding me?
And their group is a little bit weird, and it strays away from the conventional norms, because typically in the Naruto verse you always have one ninja who excels above the rest, and then you have like the lower tier ninja, and then you have that middle shinobi who kind of balances out the two. So in their group, it's different, like I said, because all 3 of them are deadly in their own right. They're all 3 natural geniuses. So this is the superstar group. Like, this is supposed to be the group that is going to take over, like, past the legendary signing, probably even pass up the Kages. Like, Orochimaru even said, Mitsuki, I know your power even exceeds mine. And that's a crazy statement to give a child.
I love how when Suigetsu like attacked Mitsuki just to test his reactions, and he was just like, Mitsuki just reacted like normally. He had none of his memories, didn't even remember that he was an actual ninja. He was just like, I just reacted and almost just killed you. I'm sorry.
Exactly. And the whole story, just to like go through this deep training regimen and erase his memory because he failed, like, man, Orochimaru is sick, low-key.
I like how from the beginning of the chapter, like, Orochimaru enacted his plan. Like, the medicine he was giving him was what erased his memories, not his Mitsuki clone's powers. I was just like, man, Orochimaru is a literal snake. Like, that dude just, you can't trust him. If you're working with him, he wants something from you.
You really can't. So I guess, like, when he saw the picture of Boruto, is that gonna, like, I guess those two are meant to like bring each other up, because he said something like he needs to find that sun where he can be the moon to, like the parallel.
Yeah.
So I think that was his like invitation to say, go join the academy.
Yeah, you see the Hokage son and you're just like, oh man.
I need you to go, because I wonder, are they gonna have that type of rivalry where it's like the Naruto and Sasuke's, or since, you know, they live in a time where peace is involved, are they still gonna have that like competitive edge? Because like, what is going to push these children to really go out there and continue to get stronger? Because at this point, there's no one that could really threaten a Leaf, like you said. So, what type of threat lies out there that's gonna like make them go up and above and exceed beyond their abilities? Because all the five nations have that alliance now since the Fourth War.
Yeah, even in the Boruto movie, I was just like, this person literally has the power of like Kaguya and can keep amplifying his own power. Like, it's just like, and Naruto, it didn't even take the whole leaf. It just took a few of them. It just took literally like 3 of them, and then he was done.
Oh yeah, all the Kage.
And all the Kages, yeah, and they helped too, but it was ultimately Sasuke, Naruto, and Boruto who took him out. And I'm just like, okay, if you have power like that, and plus the Kages, like, like I said, who can stand against you?
So I wonder what type of villain is going to be like the main antagonist of the series, because there's no one that stands a chance with them. Like, giving Naruto and Sasuke these demigod-like powers, what type of villain is going to stand a chance? You need somebody that's on Kaguya or at least Madara's level to be on par with them.
Well, we see Orochimaru is starting to make moves, so we know he's not all good. He still has his agenda behind the scenes. He's just putting on a nice face for people so people won't mess with him anymore. So I feel like he's gonna be that breakout villain, but I feel like he's not gonna be the very first villain. Like he's like Joker status to Batman. Like, you gotta save that for a while before you just hit everybody with that.
To be honest, I'm surprised he didn't give Mitsuki a Sharingan or something. Like, remember he experimented on Shen and had all those like Uchiha clones?
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't, like, if you're just gonna give him Sage Mode, you might as well go all out.
Might as well just make him the ultimate being.
Maybe he was working towards that and he was just like, it's not perfected yet, I don't want to rush too much. Like, I just want to know, like, the process he went through to give him Sage Mode, because it's just like, bro, if you can give people just Sage Modes like that, like, Orochimaru, what type of, like, technology do you have?
Well, his comes from Jugo's curse mark. The curse mark is essentially like a Sage Mode. Maybe he trained him with the snake or transferred his powers, probably in the same essence of what Jiraiya did with Naruto, or maybe they went to that dragon's cave that Kabuto went to.
But no, yeah, guys, that's been our review on Boruto Chapter 0. I can't wait till the manga starts. This is actually getting me really excited because there's so many things going on in the background and there's so much left to be told. Like I said, I just can't wait to see what villain is actually going to be able to, like, be a threat to the Leaf at this point.
Alright guys, so who's your favorite character from Team Boruto? Is it Boruto Uzumaki? Is it Sarada Uchiha? Or is it Mitsuki? I mean, honestly, I like all 3 of them right now. I cannot separate them because, you know, I'm an Uchiha fan, diehard Uchiha fan. So I love Sarada. Then we have Boruto Uzumaki, who is a natural genius, who's just lazy, but then he's getting trained by Sasuke, so he's gonna be dope in the future. And then after seeing this one shot with Mitsuki, he's slowly rising up into my fave. Like, I like Mitsuki a lot now.
I think after seeing the Boruto movie, I have to say mine is Boruto just because of the different layers that are going with him and is leading in the legacy of Naruto. Like, it's just the dynamic between those two as father and son is so interesting to see. And I'm actually glad that they're, like, keeping it interesting and not just, like, rehashing old Naruto stuff. And Sarada, when I read Naruto Gaiden, I did really like her, but after seeing the Boruto movie, like, Boruto just took over for me. And Mitsuki, I have to learn more about him and see what he's about before I can say he's, like, one of my favorite, but he's definitely got potential now, especially since this dude has Sage Mode. Like, who can stop him?
Sage Mode actually is my second favorite, like, power in Naruto besides the Sharingan, so I really enjoy Sage Mode a lot. So
we should do a topic or debate or something on, like,
the best Sage Modes
or best, like, Naruto power or something like that.
We should do that. That'd be dope.
Hey, what do you guys think of that? Should we do, like, a debate over, like, the best Naruto power? Like, just give us suggestions on what you guys think we should debate on, because we were actually thinking about a lot of debate topics that we want to bring to you guys, so just let us know your suggestions early. But yeah, guys, that'll be all for today. But until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.